injured here. 1v1, outer reaches. Blue side we have War, also known as Tyger, and NoisyElmo. We'll refer to him as NoisyElmo for the sake of clarity. He has a Commissar Lord, support and offensive commander. Can execute squad members to buff the unit's damage. Starts with a sword and pistol, and that shield, as you can see, going after the red side, which is Tyger, who has a very big, very scary, very mean Chaos Lord. Bashes through cover, cannot be suppressed, and cannot be knocked down by a lot of stuff also. Imperial Guard, of course, start with Guardsmen, light ranged infantry that can reinforce very quickly. NoisyElmo going for triple Guardsmen start. Chaos, of course, start with Heretics, light infantry that start off as a melee unit. Commissar Lord being very cheeky and going for this wreck point, I believe. He's going to get engaged by Heretics though, and decides not to risk it. Or does he? He does. It's going to be close. Puts his shield up, but it instantly goes down, runs out of energy. Down to half health. If he retreats here, he might go down. Should get away. Tyger goes for double Chaos Space Marines. War also getting a Sentinel tier 1 vehicle. Can decap points, but cannot cap them. Has heavy armor, so small arms fired do damage it. Very, very, very quick, as you can see, which is handy, seen as it's a vehicle it cannot retreat. 3 VPs as always. We have a natural for NoisyElmo on this north west side, a natural for Tyger on this southeast side, and a northeast VP at top, which is contested. Another Sentinel on the way for NoisyElmo. Imperial Guard seem to have a very strong tier 1, since they can get away with very little power expenditure by just using Sergeant, Guardsman squads and Sentinels. The Sergeant squad leader for Guardsman, of course, costing no power. Double Chaos Space Marines don't want to get caught in a stomp by this Sentinel and spread out good micro from Tyger. One squad is caught though, knocks them down and stuns them. The other Sentinel is on the field, of course. Chaos Lord is forced to retreat, which will take him a while. Quite a large map, or it seems that way to me at least. Not sure of the exact dimensions. 2-to-1 cap for Tyger, and he's forced off by NoisyElmo completely. We also have a heavy weapon squad on the way for NoisyElmo. Commissar Lord also has his power sword, good versus the heavy armor of the Chaos Space Marines. Havoc squad on the way. Setup teams are a decent counter to Sentinels, even though Sentinels cannot be suppressed. They do take a lot of damage from them, even if they get, especially if they get close. Havoc sets up, Sentinel backs off. Commissar Lord again pretty close to death, gets away with 79 hit points. Not the toughest commander by default with only 600 HP, though of course he does have a shield by default. Chaos Lord used to cap the VP. We already see the combi flamer from him, great choice versus Imperial Guard. Gives him very respectable range damage and 100% accuracy on the move. Used in range versus the Sentinel. He's taking lots of damage here. Tyger notices and pulls him back. Imperial Guard retreat with 3 members. No sergeants on any of the Guardsman squad so far.
Processing the lad's request.
Chaos Space Marines can cap top northeast VP. Chaos Lord will take a while to heal up at base. 2 gens down for NoisyElmo, full gen farm for Tyger. We have grenade launchers for these heretics. Good choice versus guardsmen. Really hurts them. See models dropping like flies there. This guardsman squad do have their sergeant now. Grenade barrage knocks them back down to 2 members. Gen farm is now under threat. Node goes down. May choose to decap. Instantly rebuilt by Tyger. Commissar again going for this fully matured wreck point on this southeastern corner, but he doesn't make it again. Havoc coming to try and scare off this blob, which it will. Sets up in range, does it? It does just. Sentinel starts taking damage. NoisyElmo notices and pulls back. Tyger goes to tier 2. Huge map control for NoisyElmo. Not a surprise considering he's fielding 6 units and a commander in tier 1. Though the Sentinels cannot cap, they do help by decapping, and with their general harassment and mobility. Grenade barrage forces off the heavy weapon squad since it would have been knocked down otherwise. Grenade launchers, a fantastic upgrade in tier 1 in my opinion versus most factions.
The requisition point's in trouble.
Guardsmen hitting the field again with their sergeants, putting them up to 9 members and allowing them to reinforce 2 members at once. Chaos Space Marines take the top VP. Chaos Lord trying to harass NoisyElmo's power. Meanwhile, the Commissar Lord is in melee with a couple of squad, takes out a Chaos Space Marine in retreat.
Message received, sir.
Not sure if he has an auto pistol or a las pistol. I think it's an auto pistol. Anyway, he's going for Tyger's natural VP now. 442 plays 333. Chaos Lord went down to all this stuff. Guardsmen busy repairing the Sentinels again. Going for the top VP, no doubt. Chaos Space Marines, will they cap this center power? They do. This isolated southwest power taken by NoisyElmo, who goes tier 2 now. Plague Marines on the way for Tyger. Chaos Space Marines forced off these double Sentinels, proving to be a huge bother to Tyger. Chaos Space Marines retaking the natural. Sentinels and Guardsmen now working on Tyger's natural power on this side.
Sir, reporting tech upgrade complete.
Plague Marines are nearly hitting the field. Chimera on the way for NoisyElmo. Plague Marines do hit the field. Anti-tank infantry very tough and pretty slow as a result. Chaos Lord still down. Chaos Havoc squad might see an autocannon, which would do a pretty nice job versus these blobbed up Guardsmen and Sentinel. No sign of it yet though. Sentinel will hit the field momentarily. Sorry, Chimera will hit the field momentarily, allowing all these Guardsmen to reinforce in the field very quickly. Commissar Lord forced off by the Havoc. Sentinel does hit the field, can transport and reinforce infantry. Infantry can also garrison inside it and fire out. Engage in Plague Marines here, which is not what he wants to do, already down to half health.
So the generator is online.
Plague Marines. Are they going to decap this point? No, they're going to stand still. Now they do.
We're readying the Commissar's gear.
Chaos Space Marines back at base healing up. Chaos Lord is also back at base. Double Sentinels idle.
Bloody heretics!
Heretic grenades so devastating to guardsmen. They get into their Chimera. I think I spotted plasma guns on them, but I can't check since they're in the Chimera. Here they are. Yes, one squad does have plasma guns. Good versus heavy infantry of the Chaos Space Marines. We have stubbornness on the Commissar Lord, boosting his health regeneration, defending on surrounding infantry. Something's trying to cap top its Chaos Space Marines with the Mark of Zinch, which are devastating to Sentinels. One Sentinel went down, in fact. They decided to cap instead of going after this one. Tyger in full retreat back at base. 436 plays 293. NoisyElmo having map control for most of the game, starting to creep back to Tyger here. Heavy weapon squad forces off these Plague Marines. Plague Marines are not affected by suppression in terms of fire rate. Good use of the Chimera there, dodging the immolate ability of the Chaos Lord. All of those guardsmen would have been very hurt. Sentinel does go down to the Zinch CSM. They are now forced off in retreat. That's both Sentinels dropping. Ogrin is on the way for NoisyElmo, very strong melee unit. Havocs are still around though. See the armor of the Inferno giving Let the Galaxy Burn, which is what we saw earlier, wasn't Immolate, sorry.
The requisition point's in trouble.
Power Sworded Commissar working on these Plague Marines, plasma guns doing tons of damage. We see two squads with them now. And they are both going to be forced off, I think. Yes. First Lord stomping around. We've lost the indicator for him. A bug that seems to crop up quite a lot in observer mode.
My armor's been upgraded.
He is at 800 health, taking tons of damage from this garrisoned Chimera. Top again being capped by Chaos Space Marines. 404 plays 293. Stormtroopers on the field for NoisyElmo. Did he cancel the Ogrins? I suppose he did.
Now we've got a chance.
No kit for them yet.
Happy to be of service.
Commissar puts up his shield to stop him from dying. Needs to get into range of infantry so he can heal up, and does. Havoc should be brought forward, and Tyger does so. Dual Plague Marines for him, very popular in tier 2. This squad is down to one member though and goes down. Commissar Lord's going to go down also. No, gets into range of infantry just in time. Tyger will be kicking himself for that Plague Marine loss. The second squad hits the field now. Map control in Tyger's favour. Really needs to get rid of this Chimera.
Now we've got a chance.
Plague Marines will take a while to get up there. Tyger needs a bit of power income. His natural power is bare of infantry. There's a flare from NoisyElmo. Global ability of the Commissar Lord.
Reporting enemy contact.
Plague Marines have a lot of stuff to deal with here. They are tough, but not that tough, and are forced off. Chaos Lord also in retreat, might go down and does. Those grenade launchers devastating to those guardsmen again. For retreat for Tyger, Elmo needs to start capping. We have a autocannon for these Havocs. He has gone for it after all.
Understood. Upgrading tech.
Giant machine gun, pretty much, that does a small AoE damage and does 100% damage to vehicles and infantry, so pretty versatile. Loses its suppression ability when upgrading to autocannons, however. Tier 3 for NoisyElmo on the way.
Sir, our advantage is slight. Let's do it.
Every weapon squad have their sergeant giving them that shield,
Chaos Marines are attacking.
meaning that it cannot be knocked down if it sets up in cover. Plague Marines able to close for melee and it's forced off.
Chaos Marines are attacking.
Fully upgraded guardsmen now with a Commissar of their own.
Have the requisition. They'll tear us apart in
Chaos
melee.
Lord decides not to use Immolate or let the galaxy burn on them.
You know we're
Another fully upgraded guardsman squad. The other squad must be in the Chimera. It seems to be hanging out on this
Squatters reporting power.
north side quite a lot,
Capability.
guarding the power or something. Chaos Lord takes the northeast VP. Plague Marines making their way slowly to decap this point. No. They will take a lot of damage if these guardsmen engage with those plasma, as you can see.
We are under attack.
One goes down, healing the others on its explosion. Stormtroopers taking the bottom power. Plague Marines should survive pretty handily in retreat, and does. It's a pretty expensive reinforcement though. Bloodletters on the way for Tyger. NoisyElmo yet to get anything in tier 3. Will he hold out for a Bane Blade? We'll see. No, he's going for a Lemon Russ. He of course has no idea that Tyger is going for Bloodletters, which are going to be pretty dangerous for that Lemon Russ, especially with Plague Marines around, which are being reinforced. Chaos Lord capping a wreck point. Guardsmen decapping the top VP, which have evened up 276 to 264. 1-to-1 cap will be 2-to-1 for
Hold your progress.
Elmo soon. Blue Bloodletters.
Use your cover, man.
Chaos Lord needs to be very careful. Guardsman forcing melee on him even, but he's going to get away. Haven't seen the autocannon do
We're
much.
in the middle of upgrades.
Bloodletters scaring off guardsmen instantly, as you'd imagine. Here comes the Commissar Lord. I don't think he wants to get involved with Bloodletters. He just saw him execute a guardsman there, giving them double damage. Tyger perhaps spotted that and backs off. Phase shift by the Bloodletters means that they cannot attack but are invulnerable for a while. Get to the rear armor of the Chimera, can they? They do, and engage. This Chimera is in trouble. Where are the Plague Marines? They are retreating. It goes down though. Autocannon sets up in center. Lemon Russ is on the field, already upgraded with Executioner. Getting some extra armor also. Needs needs to keep this thing alive. Execution are doing pretty nice AoE damage to all targets. They were blood sacrificed bloodletters, which is why they disappeared. Chaos Lord can sacrifice a allied unit to spawn temporary bloodletters. It's one of his global abilities. Chaos Space Marines take top 2-1 cap for Tyger. 273 plays 222. Now when Russ wants guardsmen close by to repair it. And now they are idle. Siege Marines, of course. And we have Corn Marines for the other. Also getting an aspiring champion. Turn them basically into a mild version of Corn Berserkers. The aspiring champion gets a melter pistol, but they are running away now. Bloodletters forced off. We're out of Plague Marines, capping. Autocannon retreats. Hasn't been able to be used to full effectiveness yet. Tyger very power starved here, holding on very well considering he's been power starved for a lot of the game. Corn Marines, are they going to engage the tank? Yes. Plague Marines not engaging should be. Extra armor goes up on the Lemon Russ. Bloodletters closing in. Getting some rear armor hits. These are blood sacrifice bloodletters, I believe. Commissar fully kitted out, has the Fist of Brockus Carapace armor, and of course his stubbornness from tier 1. It's going to be pretty fearsome in combat now. Chaos Lord sticking with his Combi Flamer from tier 1. Map control swings in favour of NoisyElmo. Even more extra armor going up for the Lemon Russ, and more on the way. Really wants it to not die. There's a lot of investment. Bloodletters don't want to get involved in all of that. Guardsmen start to build some cover. To protect this top VP, has a 2-1 cap, 245 plays 200.
Sir, they've a solid 200 points now.
Tyger has another Havoc squad now.
Message received.
At the moment, keeping its default heavy bolter. May see a las cannon if he has trouble taking out this very beefed up Lemon Russ. Looks like he's trying to max it out with extra armor. Lots of heavy cover going up. Fortifying this top VP. Lemon Russ. Bit isolated there, wants guardsmen nearby to repair. Bloodletters waiting to strike. Ouch. Forced off the autocannon Havocs and the heavy bottle Havocs there. Emperor's Wrath switches back to stubbornness. Full retreat from Tyger. Let the Galaxy burn, forcing off all of these guardsmen. No, they stay in the fight. Executed buffed guardsmen, doing a pretty good job against these Corn Marines. They lose a member. It was their champion also. None shall fall, popped by the Commissar Lord, I believe. Bloodletters now working on this fully upgraded Lemon Russ, but they are forced off. Corn Worship boosting the speed of all this infantry. Plague Marines, Havoc and Heavy Bottle all set up, trying to take out this Lemon Russ. Plague Marines missiles snaring it, as you can see the red marks below it. 1-to-1 cap, top is blue, Chaos Lord is going to decap though. Stormtroopers managed to cap NoisyElmo's natural. Fist of Brockus, Commissar Lord is pretty scary. One Plague Marine goes down. Emperor's Wrath being replaced again by Stubbornness. There is the Emperor's Wrath. Misses everything. These Guardsmen are pretty fearsome when supported by the Commissar Lord, as you can see. Bloodletters have this Lemon Russ almost beat, trying to get back to base. Showing its rear armor, really doesn't want to do that, stuck on terrain. That's a huge loss for NoisyElmo. Instantly replaces it. Seemed to get stuck there, very unlucky. Could have got in range of these base turrets and been saved. Map swings in Tyger's favour again. Still starved of power, doing a fantastic job. 20 power income compared to NoisyElmo's 54, most of which went on that destroyed Lemon Russ. Something died there, what was that? Stormtroopers. Chaos Lord I think was responsible.
Right, immediately, sir.
Mainly been used for capping in this game and shooting fire. More Bloodletters on the way for Tyger. One member of this heavy weapon squad goes down in retreat. NoisyElmo's second Lemon Russ on the field. He has tons of global, so we may see a rocket run. Bloodletters for Tyger hit the field. I think the other squad went down, did not see it. Saw them in retreat at low health. Auto cannon working on the Commissar Lord. The other Haddock's forced off by Emperor's Wrath. Switches again to Stubbornness, Fist of Brockus, ouch. Very nasty to these retreating Havocs. None shall fall popped, and the Bloodletters decide to retreat. 2-to-1 cap for Tyger. Bunker going down. Most likely be made into a repair bunker to keep this Lemon Russ alive.
Message received.
We will see. Here comes Tyger to engage at the top. Will he spread out? He does. Send some Chaos Space Marines to NoisyElmo's natural. NoisyElmo, in contrast, pretty focused to this top VP. Tank going to defend the VP. Oh, let the guys burn, forcing off all of these guardsmen. Executed so that they stop retreating. That's the Commissar squad leader's ability. Ouch. What was that going down? One of these Havocs, was it? Ouch. Auto cannon doing nasty damage to those guardsmen. Tank being chased by Bloodletters. Even more Bloodletters on the way for Tyger. Guardsmen deciding not to get into the bunker, proving to be pretty resilient when supported by the Commissar Lord. Ouch. Looks like this Lemon Russ is going to go down, has the Executioner. 2 squads of Bloodletters chasing it. One of them blood sacrifice, and it does go down.
Reinforcements are here. Happy to be of service.
Guardsmen dying and reinforcing in droves. They reinforce 3 at a time when they have both squad leaders.
Sir, Commissar Prosperous.
Bloodletters phase out and kite away. Chaos Lord's going to be in trouble here. Down to around half health. Auto cannon down to a single member. And here's a rocket run. That's devastating.
Commissar is in great form.
Chaos Space Marines wiped. Havoc's just get away. Chaos Lord also taken out. 2-1 cap for NoisyElmo. That could have been
Let's get to it.
what won the game, what wins the game for him. Both players down to 3 units on the field. NoisyElmo though does have his commander still alive.
I trained for this day.
The crazy engagements, tons of stuff died. Heretics are still alive, now level 3.
Unnecessary, but useful.
Tyger doing so well with so little power. Those Plague Marines took so much damage for him. Now they're gone, of course.
We're in the middle of upgrades.
We have a bunker with a heavy weapon team in it. Eventually it starts shooting at these bloodletters who should be able to decap. And they do.
Imperial Guard structure reporting damage.
Grenades launched into the structure will be bad news for the squad inside it. Autocannon takes out the bunker.
To find an edge.
Requisition point at visual range.
Maybe Weapon Squad manages to retreat. 2-1 cap now for Tyger.
Enemy contact.
Good choice to go for this VP, I think. NoisyElmo forced to defend, bring his guardsmen down. Both players floating a decent amount of resources. I think a quick blood crusher would be pretty good for Tyger. If you can keep it away from the Commissar Lord, would be able to really disrupt and annoy all this infantry.
Something? I'm not going to
Emperor's Wrath coming back for the Commissar Lord. 59 to 113. Chaos Lord takes the top VP. 2-1 cap for him. Commissar Lord goes to take his natural.
bloody heretics!
Heretics forced off with 3 members.
We're ready.
Corn Worship boosting the speed of all this stuff. Bloodletters teleport in, instantly targeted by Emperor's Wrath, and 1 member goes down. 43 plays 113. Tyger going for a Dreadnought instead. Ogren's on the way for NoisyElmo. Chaos Lord engaged with a Guardsman squad. Not much they can do to the Chaos Lord in melee. Ogren's hit the field. Very strong melee units. Getting their bonehead leader immediately. Bloodletters phase out and retreat. Here is the Chaos Dreadnought, Chaos Walker. In its default state has an autocannon.
Slipping away.
We are under attack.
Bad, sir. We're losing.
Which is bad news for Guardsmen. Ogren's deciding where to go. Looks like they're going to try and defend this VP from the Chaos Lord, using the Bonehead's ability to boost their speed.
Capture the location.
And they engage the Chaos Lord. Doesn't want to stick around for too long. Uses Kill the Weak and manages to cap. Might go down in retreat though. He will go down.
They're Chaos Lord. He's dead.
And Ogren start to decap. At the top we have Fist of Brockus, NoisyElmo engaging the Chaos Dreadnought, doing terrific damage.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Chaos Dreadnought forcing melee on these Guardsmen. That Chaosnaut's gonna go down. Huge map control for Tyger. Here's another rocket run. Ouch. Heretics wiped. Bloodletter's able to survive. Just as double Bloodletters and Havocs now with autocannon. Ogrin's down to 2 members. Get in reinforced. No, they're not. They're too far away from base.
Sir, we're losing a victory.
Both Bloodletter squads go down. Tyger just has Havocs now. 1-to-1 cap. 27 plays 104. Very close ending. And that's a concession by Tyger. A win for NoisyElmo. Great game. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.